Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. I'm tired because I've been up all day pretty much. I don't know, like I've been having like troubles sleeping at night. Like I can sleep like all throughout the night, but then it's like comes time to wake up, like I'm waking up like 10, 20 minutes, like sometimes even an hour before my alarm goes off. Then I try to like go back to sleep, and it's like just hard for me to go back to sleep. And I'm like, man, like I just wish I can just like. And there is like beginning of the week, like it was cool. Like I was like, I will wake up when my alarm goes off, and I'm like, dope, cool. You know, like starting off the week right. And now I'm like right back to waking up like an hour, like sometimes an hour, sometimes like 20, 30 minutes before. And I just hate like when it's like that, when it's like 10 minutes before my alarm goes off. And I'm like, why am I waking up right now? I'm honestly thinking about like setting my alarm for like 5 o'clock or something, you know? And then watch, now I start waking up at 4 o'clock. Now I set it back for 4 o'clock. Now I start waking up 3 o'clock. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, I can't win with myself, all right? So, anyways, yeah, I'm a little stressed about that. Then, yeah, today was just busy. Freaking at work. And co-worker, she didn't show up. She got back pains, so it was just me. It was me and the good friend of mine's. I don't know. I felt like that I shouldn't say his name. I mean, it's only his first name though, and it's kind of like a nickname. But I feel like I should just like I shouldn't say it for personal reasons, even though I didn't say numerous people's names on this podcast before. But anyways, yeah. It was just it was me and another coworker that was just pretty much doing a bunch of stuff, and it was inventory day. So me doing what I usually do on inventory day, then him doing what he usually does on inventory day. It's a pretty busy day, but I mean we got it like handled down. Like there's times where it was just me and him for like months. So we got it like handled down. If there's ever a day, it's just me and him and things. But it's like. I'm so tired at the end of the day, man. Like I was like, today was payday, so of course I gotta go out and get me some sneakers. I'm like, bruh, I just want to get my sneaker. And when I was on the bus, like actually heading back to like outside of Seattle, because I live outside of Seattle and things. Like I couldn't even sleep on the bus, and I'm like, bruh, I just want like right now, I'm just tired, man. Like, if you guys, like, look at me, my eyes are probably red, alright? I haven't looked in the mirror in a couple of hours and things, so, yeah, my eyes are probably, red, and it's like, that's like, plus I just ate me some food, and so I hope I sleep good tonight, I really do, but anyways, what today's podcast is going to be about, I have an annoying hangnail. No, I'm joking. But anyways, no, I do like have an annoying hangnail, and I'm like about ready to just chop my fingers off because I get so sick and tired of getting them and things. Like I don't know, I be putting on lotion, I be washing my hands, I be trying to do everything possible and things, and it just why? Like I don't know, man. Maybe it could be genetics, but I'm like I don't think that's possible. But anyways. But no, moving on to what this podcast is going to be about. Kids don't need to be on the internet. They don't. kids do not need internet access whatsoever. I mean, yes, I was a kid on the internet, but for the most part, I ain't worried about MySpace. I ain't worried about any like social media stuff. And plus, when I was a kid, the only thing that was out was MySpace. So then I was like, plus I was told by my parents like I wouldn't be allowed to get a MySpace account until I'm in like high school and things. And that ain't go that far in things. Honestly, I should do a YouTube video creating a MySpace account. I really should do that. Create like a dummy email, just create like a MySpace account and things. But anyways, yeah. But for the most part, when I was a kid and I went to go on the air, I was downloading music from LimeWire and getting cheat codes. That was the only thing I was doing back when I was a kid. And then I was like, yeah, LimeWire, that was out of the books because they kept giving our computer a virus and things, and so we had to get rid of LimeWire. But yeah, I was just getting cheat codes, man. Getting cheat codes for Grand Theft Auto. I don't know why, but it was like, I don't know why I didn't just keep the original paper, because I was constantly going on to like Cheat Code Central. That was the one website I used to go to all the time. Give me some San Andreas cheat codes, be using that Invincible Health. What else? The freaking infinite money and all these other things. Like, bruh, man. And then it got to the point I was just remembering that stuff and things. So, anyways, yeah, I'm so thankful that my mom, I remember because they had like these cheat code magazines at Safeway. It was called Tips and Tricks. And then they stopped selling them. And so, yeah, I had to go on the internet. Give me some GTA cheat codes. I freaking love those magazines, bro. They had like these like puzzle things where you like draw what the puzzle is, bruh. Like I need to see if they got something like that online or something. Like print out a whole bunch of them and things, and then just start drawing those things in. I freaking love it. I should just like rip them out and just like put them on my walls or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Overall, that was all I was doing when I was a kid and things. Like, I might watch a YouTube video here and there, but I didn't really watch a whole lot of YouTube when I was a kid. Like, because YouTube came out in 2005. I would say I didn't really start getting into YouTube until like 2010. And that's when I was like, I don't know, like, I was about like 13, 14 years old at the time when I got into YouTube. And, yeah, for the most part, I was just, like, watching videos. I'm not really a person that comments on videos. Like, I don't know, I have commented on videos before. But, like, now, like, it's very, very rare when I comment on a video. Like, for the most part, like, if you guys know who I am, I make reaction videos. So, anything I have to say about the video, I say it within the reaction video. That's my comment and stuff, but... Anyways, yeah, I wasn't a big, like, a comment person on, YouTube. I didn't comment a whole lot. Then when I got, like, Facebook, because, 2010 was probably when I started getting into social media, because I remember I had, like, numerous Twitter accounts. Like, I kept deleting and, creating and creating a Twitter account, then my Facebook, and then YouTube. But, I don't know, like, I was just posting, like, just kids stuff to myself or friends and followers and things, but for the most part, like, going out like in the public and things, see, that's what these kids are doing today, and they just getting way too carried away with it. Like, kids, and that was like the first thing I wrote down to talk about in this podcast, is that kids are so easy to manipulate on like the internet and things. You know, like, it's just when I see some kids going to the internet. Like, alright, what was the one girl, like, little, like, I can't even think of her name and things, but, yeah, she was, like, always talking about how she got a car, and I remember she kicked the door into a Rolls Royce or something like that, but, like, her, for an example, you know, like, that was probably the one kid where it was, like, they were just being used, and they don't know, like, they're a kid and stuff, and that's why I'm all, like, that's why I see things like that, I'm like, bro, like, it's one thing when it's just a kid by itself, you know, because that's just the kid being a kid. But when somebody else forces this kid into this, like, that's just messed up. That's just seriously messed up. Like, y'all should, I can't even think of that girl's name right now. Like, man, like, it wasn't like Lil TJ or anything. Oh, man, what was that girl's name? Like, it was like, she was like 9 years old and stuff, but that girl, like, I remember there was like videos like her brother and things getting exposed. Her brother should be socked in the face. Like, that's your little sister, bro. Like, that girl's out here getting bullied online and things because of what you're portraying her to be and things. I'm like, that's, yeah, like, now she's not even on the internet and things. I'm like, that's just seriously messed up. Like, I like, man, I like, if I had a sibling and they were doing that to like our little sibling, I would sock him in the face, because I'm like, it's bad enough like they're acting crazy and things on the internet. Now they're getting bullied and things, and most likely we're not gonna be able to show their face until like years from now and things, because that's just all people are gonna remember and stuff. Like, yeah, it's like that's gonna be there for the rest of their life. Like, that's gonna be on that girl for the rest of her life and things. And that's, I'm like, when that whole situation was happening, I was like, bruh, like, where's her parents? Forget the brother, where's her parents? Her brother obviously doesn't care about her and things, but yeah, it's like, where's the parents at? Like, I think the mom got involved, and I think she overall took the girl off the internet. But that's what honestly parents need to do with their kids, though. Like, there's so many times when I be dealing with kids on the internet. Like, if you search up my name and see how many kids be making like hate videos and rant videos about me, I'm like, bruh, like, how old are you guys, man? Like, y'all are like under the age of 14. Like, I can understand like 14, then okay, that's like the time, you know, when you're gonna most likely, because you're in high school, you're gonna get into the internet, you got a cell phone, blah blah blah, you know, you're gonna download some things, right? But like, when I'm seeing kids like between like 9, maybe a little bit younger or a little bit older, but they are under the age of 14, I'm like, you guys do not need to be on the internet. Because half the time they don't even know what they be talking about. Or they're just repeating the same thing somebody else said. So it's like, they're like, really, kids, when you put them on the internet, they can't think for themselves. They can't. They seriously can't. And I'm like, bruh, like, that's, I'm like, when I remember when I was on the internet, and like, when I had started off, I think it was like, it was made for me. Just go on there, watch your favorite YouTubers, that's it. Okay, like and favorite their videos. That's all I need to do. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to do anything else besides like that's all I've really. I'm that person. I just want to be entertained. Like, I ain't there for comments and all that stuff. I'm just there to just like to be entertained and things. So that's why I'm like, yeah. When I see kids today on the internet, I'm like, you guys. Man, it was so different when I was a kid. But anyways, like, yeah, YouTube, kids don't need to be on YouTube. They don't need to be on the internet just whatsoever. But I feel like YouTube, that's the one place where a lot of kids are at, because now they're trying to be all kid friendly. And so, like, yeah, it's people, like, that's another thing you should like look up to, like YouTube being all kid friendly or family friendly and things. So now YouTubers that are not family friendly, they don't make any money off of their videos. And I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, you got kids out there out seeing like rated R movies, horror movies, you know, gore and action and, you know, explosions and all this stuff, and then on YouTube you can't even do half of that stuff. Like, you can't go up on here and make like a zombie movie and things. YouTube would like, no, they'll either age restrict it or demonetize it. I just had a video. I've had numerous videos demonetized, and today I just had a video that wasn't even like bad age restricted. It was serious, like, no, the video, so no, to explain the video, it was my reaction to a guy talking about how he almost threw hands with a 13-year-old. And he didn't even show himself throwing hands. He was telling a story about how he almost threw hands with a 13-year-old. And if you listen to the story, like, the kid was out here taunting him and things. So I'm like, bro, you got kids out there doing that, like, challenging adults. Like, my thing is, if they want to be an adult, okay, then I'm going to treat them like an adult. And I ain't going to do it like the kid-friendly way. No, I'm going to treat them like an adult. So that's, I'm like, yeah, man, the YouTube platform, it's just seriously like messed up right now. That's why, like, if anybody tries to become a YouTuber and things right now, like, it's gonna be a challenge. Like, it's a challenge for me every single day, me trying to make a name for myself on YouTube, and I'm either getting hate, demonetized, or age restricted videos and stuff. So, or yeah, YouTube is very, YouTube is very different back to compared to how I was. Like, I honestly wish I was like what I'm doing now. I wish I would have been doing that years ago. So at least then I could have been a little bit ahead of the time and things. But yeah, it's YouTube. It's that's I'm gonna say that for a different episode for this podcast. But yeah, YouTube. They shouldn't be on YouTube. Instagram, kids. I don't know. I guess like overall, I feel like if a kid's going to be like on the internet, they need to have like a parent or a guardian like watching them and seeing what they're doing and things, because the way kids be acting on the internet, I know they don't have no parents watching them. I know they don't. I know for a fact they don't. Like some of the like I ain't had kids call me the N-word. I didn't have kids like go and attack other like fans of mine. Like I've had kids threaten to kill me and things. Like, oh my goodness. I just had a kid threaten to kill me because what was the video? So no, the girl, she compared my videos to a terrorist attack that had happened a while ago. And I think, what did she say? She said something that was just so dumb and stupid. And I'm like, lady or little girl, like, I know you can't be serious. Like, I know you cannot be serious. If you ask any of those people that was involved in that terrorist attack, what would you rather do? Get shot at or watch my videos? Come on now. Like, that's why I'm like, when people, they compare my videos to, like, crazy situations, I know it's kids. I always know that it's kids, because ain't no adult gonna talk like that. I feel like an adult, like, they'll think about something before they say it, or otherwise they're just, like, messing with you. But a kid, like, they're being dead serious about it and things. And so, yeah, I was like, that kid, something's mentally wrong with them. Like, the kids I be dealing with on my YouTube channel, like, if you watch some of their videos and things, something's wrong with them. Something's seriously wrong with them. But no, like, even before that, I remember when I started doing YouTube, or taking it serious back in 2015, I remember I got dealt with this one kid. He was threatening to, so in order, this is what he was going to do, because I still remember it, and I'm like still trying to figure out like how would that work. But he said that he was going to kidnap me, tie me to a chair, set me on fire, and then starve me to death. And I don't know, like, am I dead or alive after you and set me on fire? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because if I'm already like on fire, like, and then you're trying to like, or you're, I don't know, like, the food ain't even gonna be crossing my mind if I'm on fire. Like, I would just like some like cold water to just be thrown on my body or something. Like, what, like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, are you thinking about what you're saying and things? But anyways, then just recently somebody had commented on the video, the girl comparing me to a terrorist attack. Somebody in her defense said that they were going to kill me, and I'm like, you kids, man. Well, just letting you know, I'm gonna give you a size 10 shoe across the throat if y'all try to do anything to me, kid or not. Like, I know people gonna be like, bro, you would really kick a kid? Yes. If my life is in danger, and I know that that's the only way I can get out of this situation, I'm taking that kid's throat out. And I'm making sure, like, the toe part, like, catches that throat and just knocks everything out of order, okay? I'd take a kid's throat out if I felt like my life is in danger. So, and kids are crazy, man. Some kids out there, they talking like that. Most likely they would do some crazy stuff like that. So that's why I'm all like, no. Kids today are crazy. They're not like how they used to be. I remember a kid, like, when they start closing down Toys R Us, and what else? The Rainforest Cafe, like, we didn't have, like, the kids, like, I'm saying, like, kids back, I mean, yeah, I feel like the kids back then, they done grown up to be crazy and things, but it's gonna probably be the complete opposite with these kids nowadays. Like, they're gonna, like, they all crazy now, then they realize just how, like, cringy and crazy that they were acting back then. They're probably just going to eliminate all that stuff and just throw it all out the window. They're gonna be some just straight up, just calm, cool, relaxed people. Like, they're gonna be like SpongeBob when he was acting normal in that episode, and his body was all shaped differently, and I don't even think he didn't even have like no sponge holes and stuff. Like, he was just being weird. But that's gonna be those kids. They're like SpongeBob, like, you know, when he's just a sponge. But yeah, they'd be SpongeBob when he was looking like a bar of soap. All right, so yeah, that's how these kids gonna be acting. Watch, I bet money on it. But anyway, or the world is just going to just be torn apart because of these kids. So I don't know. Like, I feel like when I was a kid, I might have done some wild things, but not as wild as these kids today. So who knows what they're gonna be like? It's either gonna be good, or it's either gonna be really bad. So, anyways, I feel like a sneeze. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I don't know. Yep, that felt good. Now I need water. That felt really good. Bruh, Fiji water is something, man. Fiji water is something. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, yeah, kids don't need to be on the internet. And then the next thing, so I wrote down like all the different websites. Maybe MySpace, that's where kids need to be at and things, because ain't nobody on there and stuff. Maybe people going back to checking to see if their account is still active. But yeah, kids. Maybe kids need to be on MySpace. Instagram, definitely not, because there's a lot of perverts and pedophiles. That's another thing. There's like a lot of pedophiles on the internet and stuff. So I'm like, bruh, kids don't need to be that's even like, that's the main reason I feel like kids don't need to be on the internet. Not just because how crazy and cringy they act, but there's like some straight up pedophiles out there, man. Like, there's some people out there, they will manipulate a kid down to its core. And I was like, I had heard stories. Like, I remember the one story I'll never forget when I think I was in middle school when that story came out. But there's this girl named Amanda Todd, and she was so it was like just regular schoolgirl and things, and she was messaging somebody. I don't even think they were like a kid or anything. I think what I read that that was a full grown man, and he was like messaging her, wanting nude pictures of her and stuff, and I think she turned them down. And so I think she did send them some, but then afterwards she was like, no, I don't want to send anymore. So he got mad, sent the photos out to all the kids at her school, and then all the kids was bullying her. So then she ended up switching schools, and I don't know how dude found out that she was at that school, or I don't know. So at some point in time, somebody had sent the pictures that they seen to the next school that she went to, and yeah, then she ended up committing suicide. And I was like, that's all because like just like there's some straight up like that's why like I encourage like kids out there that are viewers of my channel, do not talk to like, I don't know, like there might be some where they're okay, like I guess like I don't know, like it's just like nobody's really trusted. Like, even if a kid asks me like, am I trusted to talk, like me, I know I wouldn't do any stuff like that. But I just like, I don't know, like I don't want them to feel open to where, oh well, if I can talk to TMossBoss, he's an adult, I could talk to any adult out there. So for the kids' sake, I would say don't talk to any adults on the internet, including me. Maybe I don't know, like it's like I feel like that, yeah, there's times where like, kids, they do message me things. I try to keep the conversation short because I don't want them to, get caught up in the situation. So that's why I'm like, yeah, just be careful out there, kids, because there's people out there that just they don't care about your well-being, and that's just sad. All right, me, like even though I say kids shouldn't be on the internet, like there should just be places for kids to be at and stuff. They can be themselves, but overall, like they know what's bad and then they know what's good. So that's why I'm like, when I see today's kids on the internet and things, I'm like, man, like I don't know who's guiding you in this whole world of just like cringiness, but they like don't listen to that person anymore. And I said that before, and it's like kids, they just be too far gone and stuff. So yeah, but it's I think that sneeze, it's straight up like it made me feel like my throat feel all different and stuff. Like that was a 5-star sneeze right there. That sneeze, it straight took my throat out. I don't even sound the same. I feel like I don't even sound the same anymore. But anyways, no, but yeah, kids, like people, adults, yeah, they'll manipulate some kids, and there's multiple stories out there. It's like the girl, freaking Lil TJ, whatever her name is, Lil Tay, no, TK. Was that her name? Was that girl's name? Let me look it up. Because I think that was like Tay K or Lil Tay K. But I feel like that was already a name with somebody else. I don't want to take a photo. I want to search up some stuff. I want to search. Dang. Instagram. Lil Tay. This is her. Wow, she hasn't posted since last year. Managed by Dr. Phil. Wow. But yeah, that girl Lil Tay, yeah, that girl, her brother straight just manipulated her. Then the Amanda Todd person, what other situations and stories? Like, there's even like those, like, there's videos I've watched, there's like unsolved cases or stuff, and I hear stories like that where people just be manipulating kids and things. I'm like, man, you guys, leave these kids alone. Like, dang, they just want to call me the N-word on YouTube. Let them do that. I would rather for a kid to call me the N-word on YouTube than for them to get manipulated by some adult, and then they end up like doing something dangerous, or doing something where it's going to hurt somebody or themselves. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like kids, even though it's racist, yeah, just call me the N-word on YouTube. All right, I mean, you don't, because it's like I don't want you to grow up to be a racist, but I'd rather see you do that than to like get killed or kidnapped or manipulated by some adult that obviously doesn't care about you and stuff. But like TMossBoss, he cares about you. He just wants you guys to just be guided the right way and things. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, if you're going to be a kid on the internet, find something to do. Be a YouTuber. Like, make videos or something. There's kids, they be like, there's kids out here today making $20 million reviewing toys. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Reviewing toys? Here I am. I've been on every stage of YouTube, and that was the one that made $20 million. I'm about to start reviewing just random stuff. I'm about to start reviewing paint at Lowe's, freaking shoelaces, bottle caps. I'm about to start reviewing stickers that Zoomies then gave me some stickers. I'm about to start reviewing a bunch of different crap. I'm about to start uploading so many different videos, man. But yeah, kids, like, go find something to do. Like, seriously, if you guys, like, that's what I'm like, if you're a kid listening to this podcast and you're all like, oh, I want to make gaming videos, like, comment, like, let me know about, like, hey, TMossBoss, can you make a tutorial on how to make gaming videos? I'll do that. That's actually a good idea. I might just do that without anybody even having to ask me. TMossBoss, can you help me make reaction videos? I'll help you do that. TMossBoss, can you help me make, there's the Grand Theft Auto, they got a feature in there called Rockstar Editor, and you can make, like, movies and stuff out of that. Kid asked me to help him with that. I'm like, sure, no problem, alright? Like, TMossBoss, help me review toys. Which store should I go to? I'm like, okay, well, I haven't been to a toy store since I was a kid. Yeah, they shut down all the Toys R Us's around me and stuff. So, yeah, I was like, like the Target section, maybe. GameStops be selling those bobblehead things. I might have to buy those. I actually bought one. It was like a Venom Deadpool and things. It's a pretty dope looking thing. But anyways, yeah. Just don't let, it's like a management thing. You know how like they're like managers or record labels be screwing up an artist and things, and then they just be like crying and ranting about it on social media. Like, that's honestly how that is. Like, that's just like, that's how it is. And so that's why I'm like, if you're a kid on the internet, like, be on here for the right reasons. Don't be on here for the wrong reasons, and then people out here bullying you and causing you to cry and all this stuff. Like, don't do that. Don't be that kid, all right? And I mean, if you are getting bullied on the internet, then just disappear. Change your name to freaking Clifford the Big Red Dog and just ghost everybody, all right? And yeah, just overall, like, don't put yourselves in this situation where you are going to get bullied or somebody's going to attack you or manipulate you and stuff. So anyways, that's why I'm like, kids, don't be listening to the adults out here on the internet. They will guide you into a world of trouble. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. If you're viewing this on my YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And I think I mentioned it in my last podcast, but I'm now a brand ambassador for SeatGeek and SeatGeek. All right, I feel like I need to say it like, let you know, hear the words clearer and stuff. But SeatGeek, all right, is an app that helps you, or website, or however you want to use it. But it helps you get like tickets to events and concerts and all that stuff. So yeah, next time you go on there and purchase some tickets, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It's just same exact way it's spelled in my like title of my podcast and name and things, TMossBoss. TMossBoss. Type that up as the promo code, and you get $20 off your next purchase. So, anyways, yeah, do that. All right, help yourself. Save some money. All right, save some money, because I know you guys need to get some food throughout the week and stuff. I know you guys need to pay some bills and things. Pay that credit card bill or pay that cell phone bill and stuff. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. Thank you for listening on any platform you're on right now. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching or listening, and peace.